Good morning, Darren from ShedlifeNZ. Welcome to the channel. Shelley's at work today, so I'm just here on my own. But I thought I'd just take the opportunity to let you know what we've been up to and what we've been doing and what our plans are, if any, for future travel and bits and pieces. So since our last trip away, which was to Gisborne and Kaiawa Bay, we've just been spending the last few weeks around here, around our shed, just tidying things up a bit and doing a bit of gardening and yesterday I just paved an area out the back here. I did a time lapse of that, so hopefully that'll work out. It's the first one we've tried, so yeah, so we haven't really sort of been going away anywhere over the last couple of weeks. We've just been potting around here and getting a few projects done that we've sort of had on the back burner for a while, so yeah, so it was good to get that done. So it'll be another few weeks away before our weekends line up, so we'll plan to go away somewhere again then. But in the meantime, I may if we get a fine weekend of my days off, we might go over to a Hopi or something like that, and then Shelley can just commute back to the caravan from work rather than coming all the way back out here, so makes it a bit easier for her too. So this here's what we've been up to. You have to excuse our Pinto concrete driveway, it looks bloody terrible. That'll be another project one day, it's probably painting it, I think. But yeah, anyway, this is what we've been doing here. We've put a few more plants in this garden and just put the edge around it just to try and sort of help keep it a bit tidier. So we've done all of that there, and then the garden along the side here had never been finished. It was just all piles of soil and weeds and what have you, so yeah, same thing, we've put the edge all the way along here and just planted this and put some bark and what have you in there and some weed mat underneath. So it's just tidied it right up, and it looks pretty good now. I mean, once it gets established and the things start to grow, it should start to look really good. So yeah. So I might put a watering system in this tomorrow too. We've got a watering system in the front here, so I can just use the same line that we use for that. Put some extra sprinklers in, so that might be something I do tomorrow. And this is the other project we did here. I've just extended our barbecue roof out each side, as well as clad the front. I've put this clear light cladding all the way along here just to give us a bit of privacy and but still let a bit of light in and protect us from the rain and wind. And so the other gonna grab me brush and shovel. Yeah, and so that's the other roof there. So now we can get some drop down curtains for each side of it, so that in the event of rain and wind we can just drop the curtains down and be protected. Yeah, and it actually gives us quite a lot more room in here. We can bring the furniture right out to the side here, where before it all had to stay in right in the middle sort of thing, so So yeah, this is great. It gives us a lot more room, and it means we can utilise this all year round then, because we've also put an outdoor heater in here. Yeah, so even in winter we can sit out here and still have a barbecue and things, so that'd be really nice. And in summer it'll be a really nice place out here. You can sit out here and have a beer or a wine and listen to a bit of music, have a barbecue, and it'll be really good. So I guess the other bit of news I've got is I'm selling my motorbike, which I can't believe I'm saying that, but I am. Yeah, I've had this bike for must be about 4 years now, and yeah, it's certainly an awesome machine. I call her a Prozac because you're never unhappy when you're riding this, I tell you. But yeah, it's when I bought this, Shelley also had her own motorbike, which she's since sold, and she's not really that keen on getting having her own bike again, but she'd still like to come out for rides, to Taupo or Rotorua for lunch or whatever, so and unfortunately this bike it really is a one-person machine. It's the seat on it's pretty small, so there's not a lot of room on it really, so yeah, so I've decided that I'm going to sell it. Anyway, so I have bought another one though. So this was a second-hand one that was on Trade Me. So it's a GSX 1400, this one. So while it's a much bigger motor, it doesn't have quite the same power as the 1000 I had, or I've got still. But it's got a lot more torque, and it's a lot more room on the seat, and it's a really good bike for doubling on. So I'll set this up. I'm hoping to set up my helmet or mount a GoPro or something or other on the handlebars. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do that yet, but I might be able to put something on the side of the helmet so I can take you along for some rides and show you that other part of ShedlifeNZ where we, after all it is an adventure and travel channel, so we like to get out and have fun. So yeah, so that's basically what we've been doing over the last few weeks. We're certainly happy to get those projects finally sort of done and out of the way. There was a bit of a mess there for a little while with temporary fixes and a garden full of weeds and what have you. So no, it's good to get that done. So we have got another trip planned. Well, we're planning at the moment to go away in March next year, probably for about 3 weeks. And we're going to do a trip up to the top of the North Island. So I'll go and spend a bit of time around the Bay of Islands and hopefully go right up to the very tip, up to Cape Reinga. So we'll take you along on that one. There's some beautiful beaches and bays up that way. It really is a beautiful part of the North Island. So it's well worth doing some filming up that way for sure. There's also, I think it's in October, is the Motorhome and Caravan show, which is on in Hamilton at Mystery Creek. So we might, I might take a day off and we'll shoot over to that and just have a bit of a look around. We're not really planning on upgrading or getting anything else for the caravan, I don't think, at this stage. We've got it pretty well set up how we want it. But it's always interesting to go to these things and see what else is out there and what's new and what new inventions and bits and pieces have come out. So we might do that, and it's a good day out anyway. It's those sort of things. It's all with like-minded people, and so we'll carry on doing that. Do a few little short trips around here in the interim, and yeah, unfortunately, as we all know, there's no overseas travel for the foreseeable future anyway. I guess some countries will start to open up, hopefully not too far away, but yeah, when you take into account the quarantine time you've got to have when you come back from holiday and possibly going over there as well, it certainly makes for an expensive trip away and time off that we just can't really afford to have. So until things get sorted out, we're stuck in New Zealand really, which, to be fair, is not a bad place to be stuck. But yeah, we do miss Thailand and Southeast Asia, that's for real. So we're certainly glad we were over there in December last year, otherwise we'd be severely hanging out for a trip by now. Oh, if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to the channel. It does help us out a lot. It lets YouTube know that people are interested in the content that we're putting out and want to see more of it. So it really does help to promote our channel. It's just a matter of getting a Gmail account, which takes only a couple of minutes and it doesn't cost you anything. Once you've got the Gmail account, you can just click on the subscribe button down there if you're on a computer, or if you're watching this on a smart TV, I think it's on the left hand side, there's the three dots. Click on those and it'll take you to a place where you can give it a thumbs up or thumbs down, and you can put comments in and you can hit the subscribe button. So yeah, that would be much appreciated. And I know we've had a lot of views on some of the videos that we've done. The most so far has been on the caravan video actually that we did, or that I did in Kaikoura in the South Island when I was stuck there for a few days. We've had a lot of views on that particular video. So if it's something you want to see more of, or you want to go into more detail about any modifications or things that we've got planned for the caravan, please put a comment in and I can certainly do another video of that, or do a video on some particular thing that you want to see more of. Yeah, so put some comments in there if you like, and that just gives me an idea of what you want to see more of or less of. So that's about it. We hope you're all well and happy and safe and healthy and everything where you are, and having fun in your own life. And yeah, until the next one, I guess I'll see you later. See ya.